Revolutionary greetings, comrades. We want to wish the ANC a happy 112th birthday. This is indeed a milestone. There are few organizations globally that have lived this long. It is indeed the oldest liberation movement, not only in Africa, globally. I heard President Cyril Ramaphosa addressing, saying it is older than the Communist Party of China and the South African Communist Party. Indeed, there are many organizations that hardly survive a year or 2 years or 10 years, but the ANC had survived 112 years. And the ANC has been an inspiration to all of us. We know that the likes of Dr. Joshua Mqabu Nkomo were inspired by the African National Congress and its youth wing, youth league. So we remain grateful to the ANC for the inspiration that it gave our forefathers, our grandfathers, our fathers in the fight against colonialism. Of course, we know also that when the ANC was established 112 years ago, when they met in Bloemfontein, there were chiefs from Matabeleland that were part of that meeting. Unfortunately, due to our lack of research, we do not have the names of the chiefs that participated in the formation of the African National Congress. So I've been talking to our researchers to say, comrades, you need to research, dig deep, so that we actually know who the chiefs from Matabeleland that participated in the formation of the African National Congress in 1912, so that we celebrate such individuals, because indeed that was quite inspirational for them to participate. We know, of course, that there are many whom we have discussed in this platform that worked together with the ANC in the fight against the apartheid, in the fight against the colonialism. The ANC has always been a friend of Zimbabwe. The ANC has always been in alliance with the ZAPU during the struggle for national liberation. So we are saying happy birthday to the African National Congress, and we recognize what the ANC-led government is doing in taking Israel to the International Court in ICC for the genocide that it is committing against the people of Palestine. We indeed support the stance taken by the ANC-led government to take Israel to ICC, so that Israel can be held accountable. So we want to say we wish you well, the African National Congress. We celebrate your 112 years. You remain the friends of Zimbabwe. Whatever happens in the elections, whether the ANC gets re-elected, whether it does not get re-elected, we'll always celebrate the ANC, as we always celebrate UNIP in Zambia. You know, UNIP, even though it lost the political power in 1991, UNIP was a friend of Zimbabwe, UNIP was a friend of Southern Africa, UNIP was a friend of all of us. So this is why we still celebrate UNIP in Zambia, even though it is not in power. So we do not celebrate political liberation movements simply because they are in power, but we celebrate those that are no longer in power, celebrate them for the role they played during the struggle for national liberation, to house us, to inspire those before us in the fight against colonialism. Of course, our task now is to complete the liberation of Zimbabwe, is to complete the liberation of Africa. We remain inspired by the ANC. Like we are saying, whatever happens to the ANC in the upcoming elections, or in future elections for that matter, will remain inspired by the African National Congress, as we remain inspired by UNIP, as we remain inspired by ZAPU for the role that it played in the struggle against colonialism. Otherwise, happy birthday, African National Congress. Amandla, comrades.